Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am going to do a challenge from Scrapbook Your Joy, and it is a sketch challenge, which are my very favorite challenges, are sketch challenges. And I am using a bunch of goodies from Busy Sidewalks. I've been guest designing for Scrapbook Your Joy this month, and I was sent Busy Sidewalks, tons of stuff from them, as well as this set of Simple Stories foam stickers in Winter Cottage, and they are this great metallic-y gold. So, all right, so let me show you the sketch first. Let me do that. Here is our handy dandy sketch, and looks like kind of a plain background, but you know, you do you. Mine will be pattern. I've got some nice strips here that I can use scraps with, which I love to use up scraps. And then there's this, guys, these used to be like really popular in scrapbooking, this shape thing. I don't know, it looks like a giant like journaling spot. So there's one there. I will cut paper, I will go ahead and cut my paper hopefully into a shape that looks kind of like that. We'll see how it goes, don't know. And let's see, a photo here and here. Now this is a 4x6 and this is a 3x3, but I only have two pictures. I'll show them to you in a second. And then also it looks like some kind of embellishments up there. And, oh, and you have to have at least 3 tags. That was the other thing. So that's what we have right there. Now, I'm gonna put this to the side so I can see it. Now let me show you what I know so far. I know I'm gonna use this ledger paper right here. I mean, if there's a ledger, a wood grain, that kind of thing, I know I wanna use it for a background. And it is this gorgeous, I don't know, it's somewhere between like seafoam, mint, tiny bit of blue in it, right? And then for one of the large blocks of paper, I want to bring in this Christmas paper, Christmas-y paper. It has these pine trees. I guess it could be just a winter paper as well. And oh, these are my photos. And these were from last year. And my husband was working. This is his office. He has like a sports wall behind him. And he was doing Snapchat filters at me. And he should know better because I'm going to screenshot them. So I have that. Now I do have some really nice little scraps right here. So I have, let me see, I'm just grabbing whatever scraps that I could use. So I have a bunch of scraps, right? So I'm going to try to bring them in. But on one of my scraps, I have these tags, and you have to use at least 3. And although there are 4, I do like the idea of using things in 3s. So I like the idea of using these 3 right here because, you know, they're going with my whole blue-green vibe. So I'll cut those out. Great. Oh, and I do happen to have, from another layout I did with this collection, I have this white and gold twine right at my desk. So I'm sure I will bring that in for the tags. So next, what I want to do is I need to cut out my pictures and I need to mat them. Great. And I need to see how far I can stretch my scraps or to see if I have to go into my, yeah, I have a whole lot left, into my handy dandy paper pad from Busy Sidewalks. Guys, this is a gorgeous collection. And if you are a crepe paper fan, you want it. Like you want it. Okay, so I'm going to cut out all my pieces, get them attached down. I think I'm going to get my scufferator going too, also known as edge distresser. Yes, I got this in, what, 2005, 2006? Oh yes, at CHA in Vegas. Anywho, I am going to get all of those pieces cut out, get them down, and I will be back in a jiffy, and hopefully we can decorate and do the fun part. I always like to get the base down, great, but then get all decorating. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so I have my whole base layout done. And I did add this circle here because I had this piece and this piece were my really strong red colors. And I felt like it needed another one, but now I don't know if it does. Now I think it would be better without it because I have the red here. All right, I will put that to the side for now. Not a big deal. When I first was cutting all my pieces, I'm like, I need 3 circles, but that red is taking care of that nicely. Now let's look at the sketch again. Now that I have this done, I decided to go with circles instead of that kind of journaling spot tag kind of shape, pretty much because I have a circle cutter on my desk and a circle punch. So that worked out. Here are my 2 photos. And yes, I know on the sketch they're different sizes. I've got my 3 tags. Here are the 3 tags. And I went ahead and added the twine that we talked about through it. And I scuffed up all of the pieces on this layout. So the whole base is definitely done. Now, let's see. For my title, I think I'm just going to come in with Burr because I wasn't necessarily wanting this to be a Christmas layout, more of a winter layout. And this collection definitely lets us do that. I've got, you know, this really great frosty aqua green blue color and plaid shapes and this winter scene. So I think all that's great. Now these pieces right here are from the chipboard sheet. And I like the idea of bringing in more because I do have this craft color here. So, oh, I know why I was thinking about putting that red circle there. Okay, yes, let me go back to that. See this little piece here? That's why I was thinking about the red circle. So let's look about whether or not, ooh, do I want to put it here so that I have the 3 reds? I kind of like that, and I'll tuck it slightly under the photo, and I can add that piece that looks like craft. Now, I have 2 more pieces. Now, this little pine cone isn't, you know, the true craft, but on our chipboard sheet, there was very little of the brown tones, except for there is that cute little squirrel. We can talk about that because I'd love to use up all the brown on this. I'm going to pop that off just because it makes sense to me to use anything with that brown tone. Although I know on the sticker sheet we're going to have it too, but I don't know. Just the way my mind works, I guess. All right, so I have the cute little squirrel that's still doing the winter idea, not just the Christmas kind of feel. So I have pretty little craft colors. All right, so I have that. Let's see what we might be able to, oh, see, there's that cute little squirrel again. What little wintry things. Oh, and guys, I still have these puffy pieces called Hustle and Bustle. They're thickers, and I can go ahead and put in snowflakes and all that stuff in a minute. So I do want to see if there's any word bits I can put there. It's nothing very small, but I do still have these to my die cuts. Okay, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep adding. I'll be back, and we will come together. Well, all right, hold on one second. I just want to see if, so these are, oh, they're cardstock and acetate. How cool is that? But keeping in mind, I'm trying to be wintry, not Christmassy. That would have been really cool, but I didn't really have a spot for it now. Unless, no, I'm gonna leave that there. It's always been there. Okay, I'm gonna play with this a little bit more. I'll be right back. So guys, I am finished with this, except I want to come in with some Jen Hadfield Gold Mist. I ended up using those gorgeous thickers, the ones that are called Hustle and Bustle right here, as well as in my little sticker clusters. And I think it's fun. I think it's wintry and crisp, and I think it looks like the sketch. At least you can recognize that I use a sketch. Oh, and I love that little squirrel that was right here, so I used it right here as well. So this is definitely a winter layout, not a Christmas layout, although there are Christmas colors in it. And really, I don't care if it's Christmas colors or not. I just like them. I think maybe it pulls so much more towards the winter because I have this little winter scene too. I'm just getting my gold mist shaken up a little bit because I haven't used it in a bit, and all the gold goodness is down here. And I don't want you to have to see it shake because it kind of gets you sick if you see it. All right, so let me go ahead and get some good splatty bits on here. Yep. Absolutely love the pretty gold splatty bits in with these gorgeous supplies from Cozy Sidewalks. Have you guys been using this collection yet? I think it's so pretty. But then again, I always like Crepe Paper's Christmas collections. All right, so this is going to be it for my layout, aside from going ahead and, you know, giving some close-ups to it. Just going to go kind of heavy with the splatty bits just because I haven't used any mist in my last couple layouts, and I think I'm missing it. And yes, my dog is snoring in the background because clearly I am rather boring. Okay, so that should do it for my splatty bits. Let me bring this up show you the what's what, and I will wait for my little dots to dry before I take photos. But that's what I have for you today. I'm going to have links down below for the Scrapbook Your Joy website, as well as for the Scrapbook Your Joy Facebook page. All right, that's all for now, friends. Bye-bye.